Hey guys, so this is Oni here with TK, about to show off some quick matches with my white-black enchanted deck. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what we got here. This actually looks like a pretty good hand. It's missing white, but I think we'll keep it because it has my favorite Oven Cat combo. So let's see what my opponent is playing here. Maybe we'll draw the breeding pool. Well, that's not a good draw for me. That. And I think I will go ahead and play the Oven Cat now, just to get out. Oh, we're playing Cones, so he's going for a Paradise Druid. Draws that. Ooh, okay, let's go for my Plains, and we'll pull out Witch's Oven. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn. Opponent here, he's got 4 mana now with Paradise Druid. No idea what he's gonna play here. Let's see. Another Paradise Druid. Okay, he's really ramping hard. So, end of his turn, I'm gonna go ahead, sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar. And then that's gonna generate a food. We're gonna go ahead, play said Cauldron Familiar by sacrificing the food I just created. And we have the Oven Cat combo. Ta-da! Now, I'm gonna get a little bit eviler here and play Cruel Celebrant. So, now, I'm going to just pass the turn. And whenever I do the Witch's Oven Cauldron Familiar combo, my Cruel Celebrant will activate. And that's a Knight of Thorns, a Cavalier Thorns, okay. So that's gonna be fun to deal with. Let's got this here that gonna pop up. And my opponent is tapped out. Looks like he's fishing for some ramps, so Hydra Crisis. Ooh, lost the Glass Castle, that's good. So, end his turn. Pop that, sacrifice the cat. The cat again. Ooh. Swamp. I'm going to just straight up pay for Conflict Tribunal. Yep. Target's Cavalier Thorns. Exiled. But combat. And I'm just gonna swing for an extra 2 damage. He's got a second Cavalier Thorns. Holy cow. Okay. That's pretty good. That is really good. Play the Glass Casket. So you make the right choice here. Target the Cruel Celebrant. He is, so I'm gonna go ahead and Witch's Oven Cruel Celebrant, because he's tapped out. He's gonna activate Cruel Celebrant's building and save it, putting it in my graveyard. Let's play Swamp here. And then I'm gonna gonna go ahead and play my Passion Mortar. I'll play another Passion Mortar. I'll get an extra life with that, and then I will go ahead and pass turn. So even though the situation looks pretty bad, my Cauldron Familiar and my Witch's Oven, my opponent actually can't do any actual damage to me unless they have flying or trample. So that Archon Sun's trouble. Because even though I can block the Cavalier Thorns, my Cauldron Familiar, and then sack it to the Witch's Oven all day long, that Archon's just gonna go straight over my Cauldron Familiar's head. So, let's see how that goes. I'll play that, and then Passion Warriors are gonna trigger my cat, and hey, I got a Cruel Celebrant. That's cool. So, Passion Warriors are gonna trigger again, getting some massive life here. I'm gonna go ahead and just play this land for the turn, tapped, revealing that I don't have any cards in hand. But that's okay, because at this point, I think my opponent is actually in a fairly good position with the Archon. Because he's gaining a net gain of 3 life every turn with the lifelink in the air, and I'm only actually burning him for 2 with the Cauldron Familiar and the Cruel Celebrant. So he's going to be getting a net 1 life. I'm going to be losing 3, but I'm going to be gaining back 3, so he's actually not going to be doing any damage to me. He's going to slowly be pulling himself back into a position where he might possibly be able to get himself out of this. Ooh, that's rough. It's an Archon. Really, really rough. So... sack the cat. Why is my opponent thinking here? He's got 3 mana. He has like a think twice effect or something. So I'll draw a card. There we go. Play said Cauldron Familiar. A second. Any foods I have. Still thinking. So my life total actually doesn't change too much. Conclave Tribunal. Mana points, we're just gonna sack it, and then hopefully it doesn't counter this. Nope, it goes through. And we're gonna get rid of one of these Archons because I definitely need to figure out a way to get rid of them. So they can stop gaining life on me. Just gonna pass turn. But it's gonna flash in a Growth Spiral. Which is what he was probably prompted to use before. Oh hey, cool, he's got the Force. Nice. So the House lands are gorgeous. I was actually worried about the broccoli looking shape of the Force, but it actually doesn't look too bad. Get some of those later. So my opponent here is thinking, because he's not doing any damage to me right now, but he's gaining back 1 life every turn. So I go to Hydroid Crisis for 6. So that will refill up his hand and he'll have a nice 6/6 flyer to start beating me in the air with, which I can't block. Swing here with his Pegasus. Take that. End of his turn, I'm gonna Witch's Oven, sacrifice the familiar. Start bringing my pawn back down. And just getting back all that life that he took away from me. There's a Mortify, okay. So, he's currently tapped out, so I'm gonna go ahead and Mortify his Archon before he has mana to counter it or plays another enchantment, and I'm just gonna pass the turn. So now we're kind of racing here. I'm draining him for 2 each turn. He's hitting the air for 6. So I'm only gaining back so much life. Let's see, Vanishing Light, he's going to target the oven. Okay, so that's gonna force me to go ahead and sack the cat now. And then go ahead and resolve that. I'm just gonna wait to see if he has anything else to play, because I can bring the cat back anytime as long as I've got my foods. He's going to play Uro. He has that card in his graveyard next to the Cavalier of Thorns to actually pay its escape cost, so let's go in the graveyard this time. The next turn, actually on this turn, you can have the Druids. So he's just going to possibly replay Uro here. Hold up his mana for a counterspell, maybe. Let's see what he's doing. He's gonna swing in the air for 6. Gotta take it. Mystery. Probably a land on top, something he didn't want. And he is going to be a blue player and think really, really hard about life and the universe, everything else that's going on. Because right now, I'm in top deck mode, but I have a lot of answers to his board state right now. Let's put it in row, so only have the mana for counterspell. Roll them out, gain 3 life, draw a card. And then to land on the battlefield, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my cat. Just a good game. He's got it. I'm gonna top deck Witch's Oven. That. And pass my turn. So at this point, he really wants me to just give up. But at this point, I don't see why not keep playing, because, I mean, literally, I'm in top deck mode. He's bleeding out very, very slowly. Because he has no way to actually gain life except with Uro. But it's only 3 life, and then I can block his Uro. He's gonna be bleeding near the Hydroid and starting to swing in with the Cavalier probably. Because the cat can only block 1 creature at a time. Okay, yeah, not gonna lie, this is kind of a bad position. I really am just trying to hold out for some sort of removal now. I got my Witch's Oven back. So the only positive I have right now is that I have 31 life, so let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna have Orator go in front of Uro. Cat go in front of Cavalier. Gonna block like that. And then what I'm going to actually do is, before damage, I'm going to activate my Witch's Oven. I'm actually going to sacrifice the Impassioned Orator. Because when I do this, I'll activate the Cruel Celebrant. And I can always bring the cat back with the food that the Impassioned Orator gave me anyways. It just doesn't really matter what I sacrificed. Drain for another one. So I'm at 27. Okay, he's gonna play Teferi, so with Teferi on the stack, I'm gonna play Cauldron Familiar. That'll let me get my Impassioned Orator trigger, my Cauldron Familiar trigger.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
He's gonna Glass Casket, which I should have. I punted. So now he's just gonna go ahead, do that to the Familiar. And things aren't looking too good for me because my opponent just has a card draw engine Uro. With the Cavalier, he was able to dig through his deck. And I just was not able to top deck that removal. Okay, so I have an Archon now. So, go ahead and just pass the turn. So, my opponent is really wanting me to just give up and quit, and things are looking pretty dire, but we'll see how it works out here. So he's going to go ahead with -3 to draw a card, bounce my Archon, which is fine. So I've got plenty of mana to recast it. Which is just going to trigger my Passionate Orator again and again. He's going to attack with Uro and the Graces. I think I'm just going to take it because I need to have some sort of board state left on the battlefield. And I can just deck some enchantments. Get myself out of this, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, board state is just bigger, and mine isn't looking too well. There we go, that's a nice juicy enchantment. So I'm gonna play Archon. Again. He's gonna counter it. Let's see. Okay. Passionate Warrior triggers. I'm just gonna pass the turn. And hopefully he's got a +1 to death ray. So I don't have to worry about my Archon being bounced. So, yeah.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
So I'm probably gonna take another big hit here from his Uro and his Hydro. He's gonna play Bashing Light. Wow, this guy's literally running all the Bashing Lights, removal spells. He's targeting my Witch's Oven, which I kinda don't want to lose, but I'd rather keep my Passionate Orator on the table at the moment. Walker. And I could potentially use it to gain some life later if I get some more Pegasus out with Archon. So he's gonna attack with everything he's got. I'm gonna go ahead Wow, he really is actually attacking with everything. Okay. He really just wants to go through. Okay, so past the blockers. I have the Archon make an easy block of his Paradise Druids. The Cruel Celebrant against his Cavalier, and the Passionate Orator against Uro. I'm just gonna block like so. Now, he doesn't have any sort of trigger spells. So I'm gonna take all the damage on the Archon. Cruel Celebrant's also gonna trigger for herself and my Dead Orator, so he's gonna gain 2 more life, he's gonna lose 2 more life, he's tapped out. Creatures, 2 cards in hand. Jeffrey's gonna die here in a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, play Heliod. Hopefully that goes through. Feels like half of the Heliod. I have a Pegasus too. I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat. I'm gonna have my Archon attack Teferi, because I can't have Teferi down. Again, a +++ encounter. I'm gonna go ahead and use that on my Pegasus, because my Pegasus is lifelink next to the Archon. And then I'm going to pass turn. So, let's see. Opponent hopefully doesn't have a counterspell in hand, so I can go ahead and despark his Uro. That will get rid of his life gain. Unfortunately, I still got to deal with the Cavalier Crisis, and he's got another Teferi. Okay, things are not.
Stand by and watch.
He's got 1 card in hand, I've got 1 card in hand, so he's probably going to go ahead and use that to bounce my Heliod. I'd be very surprised if he chose the Pegasus. He just goes straight to combat. Wow, this... okay then. My opponent is really getting sick of me continuing to play, and he's just quit on ahead. So, my opponent actually made a bit of a mistake here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Going to block his Uro, Heliod, and I'm going to take 6 in the air because I'm just going to gain back 6 life. Fortunately, because his Teferi is on the field, I can't actually despark his creatures right now because it's instance, and Teferi says no more instance for my opponent. So I'm just have to wait till my turn to despark his Uro like I was planning on doing. My question is, what's he going to do with his Teferi? Is he going to boost it up, or is he going to go ahead and bounce my Heliod like I thought he was going to first time? He's going to go ahead and bounce the Archon, which I'm fine with.
This might be a bad idea.
Because it does that, but, let's see. He's going to activate another Hydra Crisis. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my food. I'm still in this. Which is probably gonna frustrate my opponent even more because he really wanted me to give up on his go. To gain life, and I'm gonna put that on my Pegasus, making a 4/4. Swamp. Gonna go ahead, replay my Archon. I'm gonna go ahead and actually play Despark. And I'm gonna go ahead and despark his Uro, so he can't get it back. Oh no, because it's 4 greater, so his only 4 greater target is actually the Cavalier of Thorns, which actually hasn't been doing anything. So, oh well. These are not looking too good for me, really. I've really punted this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and have no attacks. Even though I really want to get rid of that Teferi, I do have some blocks so I possibly can't survive this next attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and play his Temple of Mystery.
I'll protect you.
Now, opponent has to be careful here, because I can always block one of the Hydro Crasises with my Pegasus token, and Heliod can always block Uro on the ground. Okay, so he's just gonna attack with the one Hydro Crasis. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and block with my 4/4 Pegasus token. So that's going to give me back 4 life, and because of that, Heliod is actually going to trigger, and I'll just go ahead and put that token on my Archon. The Archon is a little bit bigger. I gained too much life here. Yeah, okay, here we go. Cruel Celebrant. Okay. So if my opponent isn't careful here, I could come back, because the Cruel Celebrant with Heliod on the battlefield means that Cruel Celebrant, whenever it dies or when the creature dies, I gain a life, and then Heliod will trigger, letting me buff up my Archon even bigger, to the point where it actually be able to block these Hydrate Crasises that he has. The opponent is really digging, he's just scribed away looking for answers. He's actually only got 11 cards left in his deck, so honestly at this point, as long as I keep fending off my opponent, because he keeps drawing cards with Uro, which I think is the reason why he didn't attack with it last turn, my opponent actually is getting to the point where he actually kills himself out.
I've got it!
Causing me to win that way instead. And all I have to do is just survive and fend off my opponent. So I'm going to play a second Teferi. Sacrifice his old one because he can only have one Teferi on the battlefield at a time. He's probably going to use this one to bounce my Archon, which would cause my Heliod.
Don't worry, I got this.
Because I don't have enough white mana symbols on the battlefield. So all I have is the Cruel Celebrant. He's going to go ahead, Cruel Celebrant. And now I have no way. So that I will just concede.